Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be talking about this little camera right here, so stay tuned with us. Alright, so you're probably thinking, well, what is this? This is a 4K 12 megapixel 2-inch high definition wide angle 170 degree sports action camera. It basically is a budget version of the GoPro. Let me go over just some things here with you real quick with it. This is from Litake.com. I appreciate you guys sending me this. They sent it to me to show everybody on the channel here what great of a product this is, and I mean, it is great. I've been testing it for the past couple weeks since I've received it, and I just wanted to show you guys you get your money's worth for what this is. And I'll post the link down below to the exact page of this camera where you can order it. And it is a fraction of the cost of a GoPro. So I think it was around $50. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm going to go with the features real quick, and then we'll go in more depth, and I'll show you some footage of what I've taken of the camera. So it has a 12 megapixel CMOS sensor with a 170 degree wide angle lens, as you can see here. It's more of a fisheye style. There's the sensor right there, the white thing. It has a great 2-inch LCD display back here. I'll go ahead and turn it on. I'll go through the controls here in a second. Uses a real low power consumption, and it can last up to about 90 minutes while the Wi-Fi is not on, in my case anyway, for what I've been doing. It can record from 4K to 2K with about 10 to 15 frames per second. The recording for 1080 is 60 frames per second, and the recording for 720 is 120 frames per second. It actually comes with a waterproof case. I'll show you that real quick. That's what it looks like. Basically resembles a GoPro once it's inside. Pretty simple camera. I like it. And this actual case is good, waterproof anyway, up to 30 meters. Excuse me. This camera has a bunch of different options you're able to do. You can do basically you could take pictures with it. The highest it can take is 16 megapixel pictures, which are great. You'll see in a second. It has timers for that. You can time a picture, you can time the video, you can adjust the brightness. It has a large lithium battery in this camera right here. It's in this compartment. It's basically 1050 milliamp hour battery. It has the settings where it'll automatically put the screensaver on while you're using it. You can set the times and all that stuff the way you want or way you need it. You can actually set it too to shut off after a certain time. The whole camera shuts down so you can save power. It comes in different colors. They actually sent me the sky blue. It's not a big deal. Camera's a camera as long as it works to me. It's made out of ABS. The body is made out of ABS plastic. Really durable stuff. It's real hard. Real light too. That's another thing. It actually formats the video in a WAV file, and to actually record video or take pictures you have to have a micro SD card, which goes in right there, and that is not included in this package. It could take up to a 32 gig card. It uses a USB plug, whether you want to charge it or plug it in your computer, however you want to do it. HDMI. got HDMI too. So basically, it's a super light camera, and it actually works. Now, I don't record at 4K just because that's my preference. A lot of my equipment that I use does not pick up the 4K anyway. So I've been recording videos off of my smartphone. If you guys haven't known or noticed, I use my smartphone setting at 1080p with 60 frames per second. Excuse me. And I know a lot of people out there have been commenting on my videos, been saying that the quality is good. Well, that's because I just record most of my videos like this, like my reviews, with my smartphone, and sometimes I'll switch it up when I'm hunting. Well, this camera actually allows me to configure my setup however I want, because when you get this camera, if you decide to order it, it comes with different types of clamps. So I'll show you real quick how it works. So you got a setup, basically. It looks just like, and I'm not even kidding, it looks just like a GoPro. Excuse me. So we got the waterproof case, and it actually comes with the case that is not waterproof, so you can pick up sound. I'll show you that too. The waterproof case really puts a damper on the sound. Alright guys, so we're testing out how good the sound is in this camera. I got it set up as a dash cam while I'm driving, as you can tell. It's set at 1080 at 60 frames per second. I think that's the best setting for me anyway. It goes all the way up to 4K, but the rendering part of it is just not there for me to record at. I think 60 frames per second at 1080 is perfect. Plus, you know, a lot of older equipment that I use doesn't actually pick up the ultra high def. So hopefully it's picking up the sound pretty good. I got it out of the waterproof casing. The waterproof case really does put a damper on the pickup of sound, because there's no way for the sound to get inside the waterproof case, and now it's exposed into just the regular holder on the mounts. So hopefully it's picking up pretty good. If so, you know, that's great. So we're just doing a little driving here. But anyways, this is just a test to see how well it picks up the sound. So hopefully it does, you know, do a good job for it. I would probably not use the waterproof case, at least in my situation, unless it's going to be rainy or something. What I would use this for, since it is a sports camera, but I would use it more for outdoor activities like hunting and stuff instead of water sports. So hopefully it's picking this up pretty good. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and shut it off. But that's all right, because I'm not a big fan of the water sports, so I don't use the water case very often. If I did, more or less it'd be if it was raining outside or something. But other than that, it's a pretty easy setup. You got all your different mounts, which to me the mounts don't matter as long if the camera doesn't work. So excuse me. Let me go ahead and put in the video here of what this camera looks like at 4K, and then we'll move on down the line. Okay, the next video is going to be 1080, like I said, 60 frames per second. To me, that is the best option for me. So check it out. I'm sure you could tell a difference. Alright, so I hope you like those shooting scenes. I know you can't really tell, the quality for the 4K to me is not that great, but like I said, I don't use it anyway. So, I'm going to go ahead and show you the options for the camera too if you want to ever take pictures. Okay, so for the controls here, this is your power button and the mode button. So what you're going to do is, you're going to hold the power button in, and your screen will light up. So it kicked on, power's on, and you can hear the ching or the chime of it. So if you got the waterproof case on, you can't hear that. But as you see here, you got your battery power, your Wi-Fi option, your SD card, and then we're in video mode here. So this button is also the mode changer. So you click it once, goes to the camera, which is set at 16 megapixels. That's slow motion recording. And then now we're in our video mode where we've taken past videos or pictures, but there isn't any since I just took the SD card out. Now we're in our settings option. So what you do is in the settings option you click if you want to change something, or this is like the OK or select button. So we're on the video recorder option, click OK. Then you can change your options here. So you click OK again. Then you can actually use your up and down arrow keys here to change your settings, however you want to do it. And there's the different options for recording. There's the 4K 30 megapixels or frames per second. The 2K. Then we click our mode button again. Then we can go down to record sound. You can add that on there if you want. Check that box. Click our mode button again, it'll move over. Oh, it shut off. I think I held it too long. Let me hold it open again. Okay, now we got the power on. It's a pretty basic camera, pretty basic, easy setup. So we're on the camera mode again, picture mode, slow motion mode, past videos. Okay, so we're in the settings again. Click that. You can all click the mode again. It'll change back. So what you do, you go back to the settings again. Sorry for. And then you click your arrows. Hold on a second here. Okay. Then you click your OK button once you're at the camera or the video recorder, and then you click your mode again to keep moving. So you could change it however you need. But anyways, that's the settings. It actually allows you to take slow motion video and either 1080 60 frames per second option or the 720 120 frame per second option. So the first video is going to be in the 1080 setting, and then the second video is going to be in the 720, so you guys can decide. I only use slow motion stuff for certain things, so it's not that big of a deal if it doesn't record slow motion that well. But anyways, I want to go ahead and include it just so you can see what you're getting if you order this camera. Okay, so you've seen those slow motion footage of each option you're allowed to change in the camera settings. I want to go ahead and show you the quality of the picture it takes. So I'm going to run those through now. Okay, so it takes pretty good pictures, I think. It takes good footage at 1080 frames per second with 60 frames per second setting. So what comes in the package? Well, let me move the camera out. You can see it already comes with the regular case to mount it. Comes with the waterproof case. And here's how you set it up here. I'll show you real quick. This is how it works. You got the you got this locking screw or the arm that goes in all these attachments, but this is just something to hurry up and put it together for you. You can adjust it each angle, all that good stuff. Then it's got your 1/4 inch adapter mount there. Excuse me. And it's got a hole up here in this mount and a hole in the bottom, so you can do whatever you want for that. But just to go over real quick, this is all the stuff that you get in this package. I know it seems like a lot, but you know, you got your instructions, which is pretty easy, pretty simple. You got a sticky base, so you can set it up. Some of the footage I was using was set up with this adapter. You can actually, I put this in my truck just to show more of like a dash cam style. Excuse me. Here's another base. So basically, I'm going to go through all the stuff real quick, that way I don't have to dig through this. Excuse me. So we went over it. It's got a waterproof case. It's got a bicycle stand. Excuse me. It's got 2 of those bases I just showed you. It's got a clip. It's got a fixed base. It's got 3 switch supports, 1 adapter, 2 helmet bases, 3 Velcro bandages, excuse me, 1 screw head, 1 ribbon. It's got 2 3M adhesive tapes, which I just showed you. And it's got a charging wire that's in here somewhere that you can actually plug it in to your computer, or you can plug it into your smartphone adapter to plug in the wall, but in a wipe. So anyways, guys, I hope you liked this video. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Like I said, I think the camera is great, especially for the price, the quality. Like I said, I don't record in 4K, so that doesn't matter to me. It might to you, depending on your situation. But yeah, I appreciate Liketakes for sending this to me. I'll put the link to their website, especially the page to this camera, in the description below. I hope you guys like it. I do. It's more of a, like I said, budget style GoPro. I've never used a GoPro before, so this is like the first setup I've ever used something like this. And I think it's going to work out great. So again, thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you on the next video, as always.